So today we're going to show you guys how to change attachments or hook up to an attachment with an excavator. First and foremost, we want to make sure that there's nobody standing around the bucket or attachment that we're going to pick up. As you can see, we're clear on the right, we're clear on the left, we're clear behind, and I'm looking at my camera and my mirrors to show that there's nobody behind me, checking my swing radius. Now, on this Cat 336F excavator, the quick coupler release lever will be right here on the bottom. We're going to pick up and pull down, in which case we'll give an audible alarm. Upon hearing the alarm, we will curl our bucket in and hold until the quick coupler opens, at which point we can hook up to our bucket and curl it in. To lock the bucket, we will flip that switch back and curl in with our lever, which will activate our quick coupler. When the alarm stops, that tells us that our bucket is connected, but we need to test and make sure. We can do this one of three ways. First way, we can curl all the way in. We can visually see that our pin is engaged with the quick coupler. Second way, we uncurl and we'll do the pressure test, which requires us to put our bucket on the ground, pick up and curl out, showing us that our bucket is locked. The third way, which is last resort, if nobody is standing around, we can curl all the way out and make sure that our bucket is not going to fall off prior to swinging around people. To release the bucket, we'll reverse the process. We will curl all the way in, hit your quick coupler lever, and curl your bucket in farther with the lever. This releases the quick coupler locking pins. And then we can curl out, and the bucket will release from the quick coupler. Upon releasing, we'll curl in, hit our lever one more time, and relock our quick coupler. Upon it stopping beeping, we can see that the rear wedge of the quick coupler is locked and the front wedge of the quick coupler is locked. And we can rest our machine.
Not everyone has received identical training on excavators. Some of you have been through the training with Carter Cat, or others you may have learned from your foreman or a different operator. So are the methods we are showing you today simply another way of operating, or is there more to it? What we are showing you is critical for safe operation of the equipment. Failing to conduct these precautions prior to digging, lifting, or swinging the boom can have catastrophic consequences. That is graphic. We want you to understand the importance of verifying proper attachment connection every time you get in a machine. Just because the bucket was already attached when you climbed on the excavator is no guarantee that it is properly connected. You need to build the habit of performing these tests every time you operate. Now, let's take a look at another piece of equipment, the skid steer. Though much smaller than an excavator, skid steers present unique hazards. Poor visibility combined with high maneuverability increases the potential for incidents. Or still, this piece of equipment is typically operated by a less experienced crew member. Oftentimes, a skid steer, though inherently necessitating a heightened awareness of your surroundings, is used as a means to begin exposing a laborer to the role of an operator. Properly and safely connecting and removing attachments must be foundational to its operation.
I'm going to show you how to hook up a quick coupler on a skid steer here. This is a next-gen Cat 255 skid steer. This one has a redesigned quick coupler where the wedges go straight down using hydraulic cylinders. So on this machine, we will double click our quick coupler button, double click and hold. We can see by lifting up our coupler that our pins have retracted inside of the quick coupler. At this point, we can move forward and hook up to our bucket like so, and then we will press our quick coupler locking button one time and hold. We can do our same two checks. A visual check shows that our pins have locked into the holes of the quick coupler here. We can also do the pressure test and push this bucket down while curling down, and we can see that it lifts the machine off the ground and the bucket stays on. Once again, to take off, we'll reverse a cycle. We'll double click our quick coupler button and hold, and we can see our red locking tabs lifted up. We'll set our bucket down, curl out, and slowly back up from the bucket. And that's how to safely disconnect a bucket or attachment on a skid steer loader.